What's up, this is Chris from Electroframe. So today I want to introduce to you the Jiayu S2, so one of the latest smartphones from Jiayu. So this is the advanced version with 2 GB of RAM and 30 GB of ROM. So this is an octa-core smartphone with battery sealed inside, and so we can have a look at the package quickly. So the usual package from Jiayu, of course. So as you can see, this is the Jiayu S2 WCDMA version, so no problem to use it in Europe. So if we open the box, first of all we have the warranty card here. So it's all in Chinese, but if you have any trouble, don't worry, we will help you sort it out. So you have the QA pass from the factory to say that the quality control was all alright. Apart that, we have a USB cable, so USB micro USB cable. Okay, and we do have a USB charger. So this is an American plug, but we can provide you with a EU plug or the UK plug. You just have to choose the right one when you check out on our website, electroframe.com. And apart that, we have the phone, of course. And here it's actually another QA pass, you know, just from Jiayu. Okay, so that's it basically for the box. And apart that, let's see what's going on with the phone. So this is a Jiayu S2. So it's a stainless steel shell, so fully stainless. So you can see it's very tough. It's no problem. You cannot open it because it's sealed inside, so you cannot change the battery. So the battery is a 2000 mAh, but optimized to the maximum. Apart that, this is a very thin smartphone. It's only 6 mm thick. So otherwise it's 67 mm width and 139 mm height. Okay. So that's it basically for the shape of the phone. Let's have a quick look on the camera. So here you can see this little button popping out. So actually, if we try to take it off, you can see a little pin, and it's to protect actually the 3.5 mm jack on the side, left side, okay, top left side. So we can put it back. So otherwise, you can see how is the stainless steel frame. So here we have the microphone and the OTG micro USB plug here. So on the side we do have the 2 SIM cards, WCDMA and GSM, the power button, the volume button on the side too, and here we have the camera on the back with the flash, and which is autofocus. So this is a 13 megapixel camera from Panasonic, and this is here 8 megapixels camera from Sony. And here we have the sensors for the air gesture, and the speaker, of course, in here, and the basic button like back, home, and settings. Okay, so this is it for the appearance of the phone. Sorry, and so now what I propose to you is to get started and see what is inside. We can turn it on now. Here we go. So, as you can see, this is Android 4.22. Okay. So if we have a look, so we can clear up everything. Okay. Here we go. So if we arrive here on the toggles, we can see that we have the battery level, airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data connection, data usage, the audio profiles. You can quickly choose the brightness. If we click on it, you can see that for this review the brightness is set up to the maximum, and otherwise we have the auto rotation and the wireless display, because actually you can use this phone to connect it actually to a television or a device or a screen which has a wireless ability, and then you will be able to project the screen of your smartphone on your device. Okay. So otherwise, for the different applications, apps that you have, of course, we have the basic ones: email, the clock, of course, the camera, the file manager, FM radio, and we do have the Play Store. Okay, so you can download your favorite apps without any trouble at all. The settings, sound records, the themes. So we have the themes available from Jiayu, so you can choose and set up different ones. So we can try, with Star Trek, for example. So you can see we can apply right away, and as you can see, it changed everything, and you have like a personal custom design. Okay. So you can download more, you can change it. So of course here you can see we have the widgets as well. Okay. So let's have a look now actually at the settings. Okay. So here, as you can see, SIM management, because we actually have 2 SIM cards. Okay. We have the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, data usage. If we click on more, we can set up a VPN and the tethering, of course, in airplane mode. For the audio profiles, so you can set up everything. You can even here activate an audio enhancer for earphones and for a volume booster for speaker. Okay, so we can just set them up. For the gesture sensing, as you can see, you can use it on the gallery and the music, on the camera, browser, launcher, and contacts. For the display, so we have the video fluency and enhancer, and then the basic stuff that you can find everywhere on every Android 4.22. Okay, so the storage, I told you already, this is 32 gigabytes. So we have 3.7 available here and 22 available. So it's like altogether available something around 26 gigabytes, 27, 26, 27. So out of 32 gigabytes. Okay, so I can come back. The battery, I already told you, this is a 2000 mAh battery. Okay. For the security, location access, of course. Language, what kind of languages do we have? So as you can see here, the list is pretty huge. So you will probably find your own language in this list of languages. The voice control, of course, here, and if we go back, the Google account, of course, because you have the Play Store, date, time, schedule, the option about the phone. We can confirm here. This is a Jiayu S2 with Android 4.22. Okay. And if people wants to see it, this is the developer options. So stay awake, if you plug it and all of it. Okay. So basically that's it for the settings. And here we can see that the gesture sensing is working actually perfectly. Okay. So it's no problem. Okay. So otherwise, what I want to show you now is Antutu benchmark. So Antutu benchmark X is actually an app which allows you to test the performances of your device and to get more info about it. And we have a score here because we make a test out of it. So the score here we get is 24,183, which is like a pretty good score for a smartphone nowadays. It's not the best, but it's not too bad. So let's have a look now actually at the specifications inside. So as you can see, this is Android 4.22, as I told you before. The MT came from MediaTek, the MT6592 Octacore clocked at 1.7 GHz. Okay. The GPU graphic processor is a Mali 450 MP. Huge resolution of 1920 by 1080, which is very interesting. We have a root access and we will confirm it later. So I told you before 2 GB of RAM and 30 GB of internal memory. A bit less now because the system is using some part of it. And octa-core, as I told you, 1.7 GHz MT6592. Here it says TFT, but actually it's OGS IPS screen of 5 inches. Same for the DPI, it's 480 DPI here, but actually on the official website of Jiayu it's written down 440 DPI. Okay, that's per inch. So we have the multi-touch as well, and we will test it later on. So 2 cameras. And the back one is 13.3 megapixels, which allows you to take pictures of 4864 by 2736. So this is a Panasonic camera with a CMOS sensor, a large aperture of f2.2, allows you to have also the blue film filters and a wide angle lens. Okay, so this is a very good camera on it. Apart that, on the other side we do have a Sony front-facing camera of 8 megapixels, which allows you to take pictures of 3264 by 2448. Okay, so as you can see here now the CMOS and the aperture. Okay, so if we go a bit down, so I told you already about the Android system. Support AGPS and GPS, Wi-Fi. For the sensors we have quite a lot, so direction, G-sensor, acceleration light, E-compass, proximity gyro, and we have the linear acceleration sensor, the rotation vector sensor. Okay, so that's it basically for all the specifications we can check actually on Antutu benchmark. Now I want to check actually if really it's rooted or not. So here they say, sorry, this device doesn't have proper root access. So what does it mean for you? Is actually this device is not rooted. So if you want to change the ROM on it, the Android version, you will have to root the phone, so you will void the warranty. Okay, so please bear that in mind. Okay, so we can come back now, and what I want to show you now is like it's like funny applications which allows you maybe to understand what are all the sensors for. So this is the acceleration sensor. So you can see when I move the screen, you can see the sensor is working. The light sensor here, so as you can see, if I put everything, it's working. Okay, so we do have the light sensor for sure. Orientation sensor, so you can see it is no problem at all. Okay, we do have the proximity sensor. So if we here and we, okay, so it's working very well. We have the gyroscope sensor, so it allows us, you see, so it's not that easy to see, but it is well working. Okay, we have the sound sensor. Of course, as you can see, as I'm speaking, the sensor is reacting. Okay, so, and we have a magnetic sensor, so for the E-compass. Okay, so that's it basically for the sensors. And okay, so now what I want to show you is actually we want to check the sound and how video rendering on this smartphone. So for that, I've been actually downloading for you a video, which is the GoPro video. So it's a HD video. Okay, so we can first turn on the sound to the maximum here, as you can see, and now we can have a look. So we have auto rotation working very well, no problem about it. Okay, so as you can see, it renders very nice on it, so you will pretty much enjoy movies without any problem at all. Okay, so we can go a bit further. The sound is actually pretty powerful. for such a smartphone. Much more powerful than the Jiayu G5. So as you can see, this is actually a very, very good feature. Okay. So you will have no problem watching movies. You will pretty much enjoy it. It's a good quality of video. Okay. So now we can come back actually, and what I want to show you now is like the gaming performance is okay. So for that, I've been downloading this movie, which is called Asphalt 8. So it's a racing game available on the Play Store, which usually requires quite a bunch of graphics. Okay, so we will check and see, you know, how it plays. So if you can play this game, you have a lot of probabilities that you can actually play a lot of recent games without any trouble at all. Okay, so let's see how it renders in it. So as you can see, for now it looks pretty much alright. Without any problem. So basically it shows you that you will have no trouble to play the most recent games, probably. Okay, so it's really nice. Okay, the graphics are very nice and renders very smooth. Okay, so we can quit now, and so the last point that I want to show you actually is for the camera and back. Okay, so what I want to do is actually take a picture. So here we have like a basic item, of course, so we can put the camera on. Alright, so we can come back to the picture, and here you can see, you know, what is happening when I zoom on it. The details are actually pretty amazing. Okay, so you can go very, very far. It's no problem at all. Okay, so you will buy a smartphone which has a very, very good picture quality. Okay, because of the resolution as well, which is very, very nice. Okay, alright. Okay, so that was the last point I wanted to show you. Okay, so if we make a quick summary about this smartphone, so it's Jiayu S2. So it's basically an octa-core smartphone who has the MTK MediaTek 6592, Mali 450 MP resolution, quite impressive, 1920 by 1080. Okay, 2 GB of RAM, 30 GB of ROM. 2 cameras, so one on the front, which is 8 megapixels from Sony. On the back we have a 13 megapixels from Panasonic with a large aperture, blue film filters and wide angle lens. The whole phone is a stainless steel shell with battery sealed inside of 2000 mAh. We have very, very narrow edges of 1.7 millimeters. Okay, except that we have an OGS IPS screen of 5 inches, 440 dpi, GPS inside, Gorilla Glass 2 on it to protect everything, and of course we do have the gesture sensing. Okay, so That's all what I wanted to show you on this phone. So if you feel like buying this phone, so you can check on our website at www.electroframe.com. If you need any more information, feel free to leave a comment below this video or to contact us, and we will get back to you as soon as possible, okay? And until then, I hope you enjoy it, and see you later for the next reviews then. Bye bye!